Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it on.
When my devices are going to do what it wants to do. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
How is it that you've not made it to this side of the basement?
I don't know. Believe it or not, I'm kind of shy when my face is being seen.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm getting out of my comfort zone here, guys.
Well, I love it. I've got my good friend, Miss Bri, brilliantly balanced as she has her brand.
Yes, I
A
do.
lot of B's today. B's and W's. As we're talking about women, wellness, wine.
All the stuff. Babes. We got the babes in the house.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
I am so ready for this weekend. I have a half day today.
Yeah, that's great.
I will not have a half day today. Some things will crop up
We
because
can
that's what
cross our
happens.
fingers.
I
Cross our
know. And
fingers.
actually, tomorrow I've just got a day to kind of get ready for the Mashpee Farmers Market.
Say it again.
I know.
I'm so excited. It's going to be such a great time.
Well, Bri has taken over the sort of the wellness coordination, which I'm so thankful for. You know, when you build something, I had this vision for all of the things I wanted. And then I was like, oh, well, I don't have 7 me's.
Right. Well, you're learning to delegate. I have to tell you, I'm proud of you for that.
I'm not great at it.
You're learning, you got to pass it along, pass the torch. And it's 2024. So it's easy enough to communicate. Do you like this? Don't you like this? And then we just keep moving, make
Yeah.
things happen. It's really going to be great. The wellness hour is really unfolding to be something super special. I'm really excited about it. Every practitioner that I've spoken to is really looking forward to gearing it towards the entire family, making sure that people are comfortable. So you think it's a whole hour, but what I have our people doing is kind of breaking it up into smaller sections. So if your kid wants to try it, it'll be 15 to 20 minutes. Then you can go walk around. And if he or she liked it, you can come back,
Yeah. I love
and
that.
check it out again. And there'll be a little bit of a variety, but you're not stuck in the wellness area for the full hour to participate.
That's
So,
awesome. Well, my goal was to make it just inviting for people of any age, ability, functioning, just to get up, get out. You know, it's hard enough being in life, period, right now. And if we can give you something yummy to eat and something good to physically do,
yeah,
and
right?
maybe a little local entertainment to listen to, then it was a really good day for you. And we want it accessible for everyone. So,
And it's running for a long time too. So it can be your new Sunday routine,
Mhm.
just come down, get your wellness on, whatever that means for that day. Because
Right.
wellness has so many different definitions. And you can grab some fresh fruits, some fresh veggies. It's great. My cousin is coming this weekend. We're going to talk about nutrition and why farm to table is the way. She has Grit and Grace. That's her brand. So there's all really, wellness is kind of all encompassing. So I'm really trying to get a variety of people to help and teach and connect. And it's going to be great.
well, I love it because it's not so preachy. I feel like we're all just doing our best with what we have at this point in time.
Right.
And I think for me, I set out on a mission this year of like feeling better. We work so much and I love entertaining people, but at the same time, I've been not taking care of myself. So that has been my total goal this year, is to like incorporate a little bit of movement, a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of, just being a little bit better every day.
Yeah.
We're not moving
Mhm.
mountains here. I'm still
No,
me.
I know.
Let's not be
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think everyone gets intimidated by it. I tell everyone the very first step at wellness is self-talk. You got to have kindness up here. You got to have love for yourself up here, because we all fall and we all get off our track. So when that happens, if you start beating yourself up, that's just going to kind of tumbleweed into a whole new animal. So just accept that you fell and get back up, or maybe also accept that you don't like something,
Yeah.
right? Like wellness is a large concept. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to do Pilates, if you don't want to run a mile, if you don't want to drink all that water, get yourself a quality hydration, try boot camp and go for a walk. It's just, you just got to keep going. You got to pivot. Don't do something that you don't like. And
Yeah.
that's another reason why I'm trying to break it down for those, that hour that you've gifted me to coordinate. I'm so excited because I want people to try different things and not be stuck for like this whole.
Well, and also I feel like moms just get really stuck in a rut where you're just really, you're focused on your child and not yourself. And I feel like if we do something where everybody can participate together,
Yes.
it just takes away that bar of I need a babysitter or I need to go do this. And I just remember for probably 10 to 15 years of my life struggling to find myself and then separate myself from the kids and not having enough stuff where we could all go do it all together.
Right, exactly. And you know, Steph, they are always watching. This is one of my funniest stories to tell. I have twin boys, and then I also have a nephew who's pretty close to the same age as them. We call them the little wolf pack. So they had a slot, and I do a bunch of things.
They are truly a little wolf pack.
I do a bunch of things. Brilliantly Balanced is my umbrella brand. So I've kind of got my hands and feet a little bit all over the place. But one of my avenues is wine, clean crafted wine, right? You know that. And we'll talk about it maybe a little bit later. Maybe you'll try it at the farmer's market. But my kids were playing together with their cousin, and they came home and they said, Mommy, we were playing your work. And I kind of cringed because I know I envisioned them like
what?
Doing this like wine tasting. And I'm just like, they're 8 years old. Like they don't need to be doing wine tastings. And I said, oh, really? What did you play? And they said, well, Aiden was the instructor and me and Logan were working out. So they're always watching. And I think, it's not this square box that we have to fit ourselves in. It's just, you got to just keep going. And that's what they're going to see.
Yeah.
You're already perfect. We're their mamas, they have googly eyes for us, but
yeah, forever, however long that
I know.
lasts,
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. Mine are 11 now. So that might be shifting, but
my near graduate still chooses to hang out with us on a regular. So
she's great.
Well, also, we're her walking wallet. So there's that.
And she's such an old soul. She doesn't want to hang out with those kids. She wants to sip tea. And
seriously, that was tea last night after dinner.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to have my chrysanthemum tea and then I'm going to go to bed.
Yep. Maybe put a nice little face mask on or rub my feet.
100% with the skincare.
Yeah.
Kid kills me. It makes me laugh.
She's great.
It's not anything that she got from me. In fact, I'm learning from her. What's up, Liz, Amina?
Good morning.
Erica, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thanks for watching, guys. I love watching you guys every morning. So.
I really appreciate that because, sometimes this is my joy of the morning. I get in a routine and a rut where I'm just like constantly bogged down by emails and editing and figuring stuff out and plotting and planning. And boy, there is a lot that goes into a very small business.
But you do it all to connect. So this is your opportunity to see people, to connect with people. There is a lot. There's always a lot in the background, So that's why delegating is going to be really great for you. But you are getting better at it. So.
Lady, I'm just bad at it. This week has really been, it's definitely been a full moon. That's all I can say about it.
And before a holiday, school's ending, graduations, it's a lot. It's a transition,
I had a horrible day yesterday. It just didn't end. And I was in my car and I couldn't find Wi-Fi access and I'm trying to work and I'm just so frustrated. And
that sweat stash. You got the sweat stash.
I made myself go work out. Even I was still mad. And, I did all of the things. Some days when you do all the things and you're still mad or angry or frustrated.
It's in the stars those days.
Yeah, it really was. I worked out. I went and got my favorite lunch. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to, something's going to turn my day around. I'm going to get a coffee. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to work. And nothing worked and nothing was good.
Well, you still did it all. And that's where the self-talk is. See, that's where the self-talk comes in. You're like, you know what? F you day. I still did it. Yeah. I still checked all my boxes, even though you tried to take me down, right?
Yeah. My hair was positive. I did get a haircut this week.
It looks amazing.
That was just needed though. It was some of the things you don't do for yourself. And I was just literally driving by and I was like, hey, do you have time?
Yeah. That's what it's personal hygiene.
100%. I'm like, I cannot even look in the mirror anymore. It's not good.
You're great.
And then of course my daughter yesterday was like, did you cut your hair? Put it back. It's too short. I don't like it. Oh my God.
But here's some tea.
You're right. Take your
I love
tea
you,
and
Mom.
be quiet. So all hands on deck for this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. Weather looks great, which is always a positive thing.
Well, at the beginning of the week, I was like, I just let it rain because I'm just this is just the icing on my cake. Listen, we can't all
Come
be happy,
on.
sunshine, and roses. Today is say something positive day.
It is, yes.
And I'm saying something positive.
You're doing great.
I'm trying.
Yes.
I'm doing my best. Well, I called her on the way home last night and I was like, everything sucks and I'm dying. She's like, listen,
it's going to be okay.
I'm just really thankful for the amount of people in my life that are so positive. You definitely feed my soul. You keep me going. You make me feel like I'm on the right track. I'm doing the right things. I don't think everybody has a cheerleading squad like I have.
Well, you are also a good
built.
cheerleader, though.
Yeah.
And that's why I haven't been on this avenue for yet, because you launched me when we were still on air.
Yeah.
So you are so supportive. You are so amazing. You go out of your way all the time. We're all very lucky to have you, even in your very bad moods.
Right. I know good, very bad days.
Yes, exactly.
Cindy says something positive. The sun is bomb AF right now.
Yes.
I am looking forward to being outside a little bit today. And actually getting in my garden and feeling like I'm a human. Something about putting your hands in a little bit of dirt, which I was just cleaning for my nails. I've been trying to do these things.
Yeah, exactly. And you are doing them. You are.
We'll get there, Mark. What about what? No. Listen, heroin season is over. Why? Because the sun is shining. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
It is, whether you like it or not, Cape Codders, we are going to have an abundance of neighbors.
Yeah.
Extra neighbors.
Yeah. And
more
if you're
friends.
in the service industry, don't be cranky about it. If you're in retail, don't be cranky about it. I know it's a wave. We Cape Codders love when it's quiet here. It is really a blessing to be able to enjoy our peninsula island piece of land. But those tours keep us going, so grin and bear it, bitches.
Yeah, we're going to be having it. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
Thank you.
It's my radio station. We're going to do what we want to do.
Yes. Break those rules.
That's it. We're digitally also on lemonadio.com. So if you're over listening, like looking at us, you can just listen to us. That's fine too. We're also available on Roku TV and Alexa.
All the places. Grow, baby, grow.
Play Lemonadio Radio. That's how you can find us. So we're here at Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to be sneaking out of our very first market to go over to our national cemetery. Every single year, I take about 45 minutes, and I go over there and I host their ceremony. And I think people get confused. Memorial Day versus Veterans Day and what you're supposed to be doing. But Memorial Day is we're remembering the people that died for us. So that's why the flags are all over Otis. It's not necessarily a joyful time. It's not a time where you run around and tell everybody thank you for your service. It's a time that we quietly remember the people that have lost their lives, and we honor them, and we really talk about them. And Otis does a really nice job at our national cemetery, playing just this really, really nice program. We've got a parade, and we have members from each service, and we have the national anthem.
And it's open to everybody?
It's open to anyone.
Oh, well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can just come and you can just see it. At some point over the weekend, the flags have been laid already. So you can go and see a waving flag on every single grave that's out there. I know, I'm such a sap. I'm like getting teared up. It's a moment.
Yeah.
And Cliff's grandfather is buried out there. So I've got this beautiful picture of Lily. We've been doing this every year for a long time with her Girl Scout troop of like putting out all of the flags.
Yeah.
So it's open to volunteers every single year. It might be something you want to get into next year and volunteer. Maybe you've got a group of people or somebody that wants to do community service or something just really neat to do.
Yeah,
is to go out there and see some of the just rolling hills, how immaculately they care for our national cemetery. It is awe-inspiring. But I've got this beautiful photo of her through the years, every single year, growing up by Grandpa's stone. So it's kind of it's a moment.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, we are so blessed in this country. Everyone always wants to talk about the bad, but our country is amazing, and I definitely don't take it for granted. So I'm going to get the boys down there so they can really grab a hold of it.
Oh, definitely go at some point this weekend and see it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Robert. Got to see you this week. Unfortunately, Tom Zine did not win, but I really hope that he does not quit running because nicest human being I've ever met in my entire life. He ran for the Falmouth Select Board, and that was his first time ever campaigning. He hit the ground a little bit late.
Yeah.
And I think it was a learning experience for everybody, but I've never met a human being that is like more kinder and gentler And
That's what we need more of.
yeah, Mr. Rogers, like honestly, he was a cop, but he was like the nice cop.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I love cops too.
I know he's retired
Yeah.
and just an awesome dude for sure.
That's good to know. Note to self: I live in Falmouth.
What, Cindy? We could have talked about Brazilian waxes. That's next time you come on the show. I am not. No,
No.
those days are gone for me.
Yeah. Who are we trying to press anymore? Sorry, babe. 18 years later. Wear the shorts. Just wear the shorts.
Seriously. Good morning, Victoria. Oh, perfect. Yes, Memorial Day weekend. I love it very much. And Victoria, I'm looking forward to being part of the wellness program.
Yes, Victoria, you're amazing. Yeah, she's got some activities going on. So I'll be a little bit focused on the movement this week. But there are some weeks where she'll be doing some yoga down there too. She's really great. So if you don't know her, keep an eye out for her. If you don't know me, keep an eye out for me. Come introduce yourselves to us because we want to meet you. We're there for you. So, and we want the feedback, constructive feedback. But if you want to see something or if you want to participate, just use your words. Remember that? And
I
let us know.
I appreciate you all for your time. I know that, time is valuable. And I know Sundays are family days, but I'm hoping that everyone can incorporate your family into this Sunday event over at the Knockabout Beer Garden. It's right across from the library if you're wondering where it's going to be taking place. And opening day is Sunday. Zig 808, who is Mashpee born and raised, is going to be our musical entertainment for the day. I'm excited for our pop program. It's the Power of Produce. And this is something that I've teamed up with the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce on. And it is like a little token program. We're going to start it, I believe, the 23rd, because that's when the kids get out. And that's going to be our first Power of Produce day where kids can come and get signed up. They get a little coin and they get to go and pick out a fruit or a vegetable, anything that they want to try something new.
Yeah, I love that.
And so we've got that sponsored. And thank you very much to Rockland Trust, who is always doing amazing things in our community to support this program that we're working with the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce on. So that's going to be starting. We've got Jammin' With You with it. They're basically certified kids entertainers, but they're also nationally recognized. They're out of Wellesley and they're going to be coming to visit our pop markets, each of them. So it's like 45 minutes where the kids get instruments and then they get to play along with the band. And this is at no cost to you. We're really just doing this because we really think that our community needs a nice little bright spot, a gathering place,
I love
a place
it.
to come and talk about our community.
It's great.
Yeah, just like we had our small town elections everywhere. I really think that we're missing this community piece in our day-to-day, especially in the Mashpee community. So I'm excited.
And we have a great, beautiful spot. If you're not familiar with it, as Steph said, it's in the beer garden, but it's shady. You won't be frying in the sun in July. It's really a beautiful physical space. And I love that you have such a variety too. So you can come down on Sunday, you can get what you need, but you also have like some excitement about, what's going to be happening this week.
Yeah.
So it's a good like keeping people interested and engaged, but we're going to be there for you, for the community.
And it's outside. So get your feet in the grass, bring your dogs as long as they're friendly with people and come on out. Hank and I stopped by the food pantry this week. And I don't know if you know, but Christ the King does their food pantry. They serve over 100 people every single week to make sure that they're getting food. And it's just it's a conveyor. The amount of people and volunteers was just shocking to me. How many humans go into feeding our community and people that desperately need it. There's a swath of Mashpee that qualifies for environmental justice. We don't have enough fresh food for our community and especially people that need services. So we're really working on branching that bigger. We're going to have a giving table at every single Mashpee market. So it's something that you can bring, a non-perishable item if you've got some sort of thing that you would like to bring. And also if you need to take something, feel free to take it. It's going to be there. No questions asked. If you need to take something for your day-to-day, please do. Whatever is left over at the end of the day is going to be walked over to the food pantry.
And you can bring something and then still take something. Like people get stuck in that space where like, just because I can doesn't mean I should, you know, like, but it's both, sometimes you have something that you can give, but sometimes you need a little help from your friends and
Yeah.
or the community. So please, definitely, like I said, introduce yourselves to us, tell us how we can help you, and take advantage of the entire program because Stephanie is doing Lemonade is
We're
doing
all
it for
doing
you.
it.
Yeah.
Like we've got a great, fantastic team this year. Bri is on board. Emily is coordinating with us. We've got Amina that's been working hard in management and relations. Sandy has been working really hard, diligently on finding us some other avenues. Hank, I mean, it is all hands on deck. We really have assembled this wonderful team. And this is volunteer, by the way. None of us are getting paid out of this. What the market makes stays in the market. And it's to make more programming for everyone. So no one's getting money.
No. Well, we're getting paid in
We're
other
getting
ways.
people, exactly.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about Oplasis and what they're going to do? Because I'm not so familiar with it. So.
I absolutely love Lauren. I've got to connect with her today. Good morning, Mari and John. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Good morning.
So Lauren is another E for All woman, and her and I met at the Kindness Festival. And we formed just such a great friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And she is donating her time to kids arts and crafts and fun bubbles and face painting and just like that fun entertainment thing, that piece where you usually go to a space and have to pay extra money for it.
Yeah, right. $5 to get your face painted,
it adds
$8
up
for a balloon. Yeah, it does. It really does add up, especially if you have more than one kid.
She is going to be doing this as many Sundays as she can tolerate us for. But she's running her own art studio. And that's a space that you can rent for birthday parties. It's a space where artisans can go and just craft if they want to. She's got lunch bunches where people can go and just commune together and be.
I can't wait to meet her.
With each other. Oh my God.
Her concept is amazing. I love it.
And she's a retired school teacher. She just couldn't do it anymore in the parameter in which the school was. I was so happy for her yesterday. She finally got her brand new hearing aids up and running. So now she can hear you when you talk.
She's not just going to smile and nod.
She's perfect at reading lips. I mean, she's pretty magical.
We're glad you'll be able to hear us, Lauren.
I know. And she is also nominated for Person of the Year alongside me. I know.
It.
So once again, this is not a competition for us. Yeah, we would love your votes. But honestly, just being in the room together makes everyone more joyful. And I know this is sounding kumbaya and whatnot.
Well, just come down and see it and feel it, and you're going to know, because it is kumbaya.
This is where it was born, from our Christmas markets, where everybody came together. Everybody had fun. It was kids. It was dogs. It was bubbles. It was music. And people were shopping. And it was so joyful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is what we really want to spread in our community, is that happiness, that moment, just being a kid. Adults, run around.
Use your imagination. Get creative.
Play with people.
Yeah. Like you said, get your toes in the grass,
This is the point, and we're only doing it when the sun is shining. We're not dealing with rain days, because
that was my first question.
No, this is not
I'm a weather wimp.
Yes.
Stay home if it's raining.
That's it. It's going to be only on nice days as we're going to be gathering all together to enjoy the sunshine. Our season is so small that when the sun is out and the weather is good and the food is abundant, we need to celebrate it. Exactly. Bring this to me, all of it. Yes. And I love all of our music programming. So we have
the music go the whole time, because it's not for the wellness hour.
Correct. Yeah. So I want to talk about that just a little bit. Our 11 and 12 is a sensory hour. I want people that are just not great with crowds or uncomfortable, or they can't deal with loud noises, to be able to feel like this is a place that they can also go. So that is going to be from 11 to 12. And that's where the wellness programming is. So it's no music. It's just people talking. It's movement. It's connecting with our community. You can come, you can shop quietly if you want to, grab a beer, or just sit and enjoy a little bit of wellness, whatever it is. I've got our friends from Ice Bath Boston I've got to connect you with. We're working on a water issue.
Surprise. It's always an issue.
Well, that's it. When this is our first year. So I'm asking you for grace on this one. But I did have a really nice phone call yesterday from the WIC department.
Good.
And we're going to be accepting those coupons. We don't know the dates. We don't know the times. No, the government just gives them when they give them, and we react when we get the information. So as soon as we get information, you will all know as well. But she was just so thankful. They were so happy that someone was taking the time to do this.
Yeah.
And then pointing out other holes in other communities.
Well, like you said, it is a lot. You've taken on a large project. So I'm proud of you.
Well, I didn't know what I was getting into, and I'm like, oh wait, that's a whole thing. Oh,
well, and I get it when we talk about like that vision, like when you were talking about the pop with the kids, I'm like, oh, maybe we can start like a photo campaign, and maybe we can make little charts for them. Like that's the way we think, creative minds. Like they would just keep going, keep going, keep going. So bring us back in and
exactly,
do what we can step by step. First year is going to be amazing, and it's just going to get better from there.
That's it. So please come and support us. Please come and join us. Come eat with us.
Yes.
Come listen to a tune with us.
Yeah. So when's the music? That's how it started. We got a little sidetracked. Noon. So noon to 4.
11 to 12 is just quiet time, and then noon to 3. And that's what it is.
I love it.
Yep. It's just a little swath of your lunchtime where we've got Fresh Roll is going to be coming every single week with their new food truck.
Amazing. I love Fresh Roll.
And we'll have pop-ups from other food vendors as well. I see you over here, Kelly. We're going to see Kelly. She does amazing scones and baked goods.
Now, will there be any like crafts or any like market style vendors?
Yep. So we're going to have some crafts. We've got some sea glass vendors. We've got amazing farms. Honey. Chicken next week,
scallops.
Next week is scallops. So Midnight Hour is out there fishing, and we're gonna have that scallops and sea clams. Chatham Harvesters is gonna be joining us at some point this summer. July we'll have lobsters. I know. So like every single week is going to be something different. I'm working on kind of just a program of what's going to be on the menu this week and who's going to be our entertainment. So that is in development right now. So please bear with me. Come check it out every week because there will be some differences every single time that you come. And it will grow and change and flex with what is available for food.
Right. Seasonal. Yeah. Like this market will probably be, we won't have the tomatoes. We won't have the cucumbers.
Right.
But we'll have the greens and the salads and the herbs. And like I said, you'll get to meet us. You'll get to meet the vendors. I've gone to other farmers markets. Like I was saying earlier, I have little guys, and it's easier to go to a farmer's market or a farm than it is to go to the grocery store.
Right.
So we go to farmers markets pretty frequently. And my kids have really gotten to know the vendors, the olive oil tastings, and, let your kids like use their little voices because we love when they connect with us. And it's them kind of discovering the world instead of being told. They get to kind of investigate and figure it out. And we're in an open, safe space, no stress. Like if your kid's screaming, I'll scream too. We'll all scream, If your kid needs to throw himself on the ground, I may say thank you because I made to say about throw myself on the ground.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, Lauren, there you are. Good morning to you.
Oh, Places?
Yep.
Oh, Lauren, I'm really looking forward to meeting you. Steph speaks so highly about you, and I love your concept. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you. She'll be there this Sunday?
She will be there. I think so. I got to call her. I meant to call you yesterday. We both got sidetracked.
All the things. So many things.
Well, I texted her, is it okay to call? And then she texted me back, I didn't have my hearing aids in, so it didn't matter. Did you call me? We work perfectly together.
Yes. I mean, we're all just doing our best, honestly. I was late for a call by 20 minutes the other day. I called, I apologized. I still haven't heard from him.
I've been a cataclysmic tornado this week, so I apologize in advance.
Just doing your best.
That's it. What's up, Mary? Thanks for joining us. Susan, I cannot wait for you to get that gypsy horse trailer together, for you to come to our markets and just be little Madam Susan in her horse trailer giving psychic readings.
Wow. I'm like, where is this going? Are we doing pony rides now? What are you doing? Ponies?
No, not pony rides. No, she's awesome.
That's cool. Psychic readings. I love how we can all just do whatever the hell we want nowadays.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Just do whatever you want. Go ahead, guys. You have permission from us.
With love, Bri and Stephanie.
Because we're messing up the most. So you'll be okay.
We do our darndest.
Yeah.
What else is going on this weekend? FriYAY is this weekend. I was at the yacht club yesterday. We had 30 teams for trivia. God. Mama had a sweat mustache going on, and people were like, it's like, hold please, what are we doing?
I'm running here, I'm running there.
I definitely felt the summer yesterday. The amount of traffic. It's
Trivia was packed at Cape Cod Beer last night too. We did not have a seat in the house.
Yay.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yes.
I love it. Okay, if you are local, if you're on Cape Cod Beer does music bingo and trivia on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm not there Wednesday, I'm there Thursday, but I wasn't really familiar with Cape Cod Beer before I was there to do trivia or bingo. Let me tell you guys, that place is amazing. They do so much for the community. They do so much for their people. They do so much for their employees. Like, and you can just feel the energy when you walk into the place. Everyone is happy. Everyone is trying to make the world better. And they're just doing it with beer, but it doesn't matter because
Right.
they're doing it. That's why do what you want, because when you're doing it and when you're doing what you love, it's beautiful. So please, again, if you're local, come down to Cape Cod Beer, experience the brewery, experience the energy itself, and play some games. It's really, I mean, I call Steph after the show and I'm like, I'm going to annoy you because I'm so happy. And she's like, oh God, go ahead.
No, it
But
makes me happy.
Yeah, it really is great. It's been a blessing. It sounds so silly, but it just is. So if you're local, get down there, come have some fun. We'll be outside as soon as we can, so there will be even more
I feel like
space.
there's something to be said with like beer people in general. I think it's just a vibe. It's a wellness vibe. It's a happiness vibe. You don't even have to drink beer.
Yeah,
like,
well,
just
that's
to be
what,
that. It's the same kind of people.
right. And I don't drink beer, but now like so I never really went to breweries, but
Mhm.
now Cape Cod Beer they have Cape Cod Winery wines. They have some specialty cocktails on their menu. They have some hard seltzers. They've got like a cucumber beer. They've got a fruity beer. So that's I didn't really know about breweries because I never really went to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very happy there.
And they're amazing spaces to be in.
Yeah. You're stuck with me, guys. Too bad.
And they love it too. It's such a good spot. Yeah, we've got some amazing events. Eventsoncape.com is our website. Events on Cape Cod. You can find us on Facebook. Our little group is growing.
It is.
I think there's like 400 people in it now. I all of a sudden was like, what? I had 87 people to approve. I didn't even know there was an approval process. Okay. Well, it's an open space. So you can talk about whatever event. It doesn't have to be mine. It doesn't have to be it's open.
Yeah, that's great.
Which I think is so important because we get a lot of pay for play. I think even small businesses struggle with, where do I advertise? Where do I put my advertising dollars? How do I get the word out? How do I find my tribe? How do I find the people that I connect with?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I made that group, because I just don't care. Please connect.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Please use it as a platform that is open to all. It doesn't matter if I'm involved with it or not. I think it's just important to have that dialogue
and to put it out there, because if you don't know about it and I don't know about it, how can we be involved? Right. So it's definitely not. It's collaboration over competition, like especially in our small little town. Better together, stronger together. And if we don't know about it, we can't come support you. And if you don't know about Lemonadio, you can't come support us. So,
yeah.
And it's more fun.
I know.
All together.
This little engine is going. I'm not going anywhere. The bad petty, you're stuck with me now. Yesterday was Lucky Petty Day, and we did our round of trivia on money. Poor Bri, I gave her trivia and half the answers weren't even there. I'm like, there you go. Good luck.
Well, that's part of the show, That's part of the show. That's why I love Cape Cod Beer. I have all my assistants. Is how much can Bri sweat tonight?
Oh my God. It's such a group of fun.
It is.
Please visit one of our trivias. You will definitely have a good time regardless of the host.
We do not take it too seriously. No. I mean, that was one of my thoughts too. Like trivia, like I don't play trivia. So I was like, oh, it's so serious. Oh no, we have a good old time.
We really do.
Yeah, it's great.
We've got a brand new trivia that is popping up in New Bedford, actually, over at the Quahog Republic.
Oh, great.
So it is the Whalers Tavern, and Sandy is going to be jumping on board to be hosting that trivia. And she'll be a little nervous, but if you're in the New Bedford area, please go and enjoy our trivia. It's nice. It's comfy. I love the Whalers Tavern. It's just such a great atmosphere. And talk about the same kind of people.
But yeah, you took the words out of my mouth.
Is live, give, relax. It's all about all of the things that we are trying to do and foster within our same community, same like-minded individuals. So it's really nice to connect there. Victoria,
you're there. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Open is so important. We need the diversity. We need to lift others up and find ways to connect and support. I know.
Yeah, we do.
100%.
We need to lift and lean.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, and you can do both. Like I said, I mean, sometimes I need help. Sometimes I can give help. It's both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on down. Make some memories with us. Have some laughs. It's going to be great.
I know. Oh, yep. It is FriYAY already. Well, we've got to go. I know Bri's got to run. You've got appointments and things and people.
We all do. Yeah, I have a new client right now. I'm going to go help someone get healthy. I'm excited.
I love it. Yeah. And where can people find you so they can connect with you with all of your brands?
Yeah, so you can find me, of course, on Facebook. It's just Brianne Motil. My page is open. I do have a Brilliantly Balanced page as well. BrianneMotil.com is my website. It's up and running. It's looking pretty decent. A couple pages need some help. You can find me through Lemonadio. I'm an employee too. So if you need any DJ or game services, I got you covered there. I'm around. You can find me at the market. Just come say hi. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to connect with you and just grow, baby, grow. That's what we do.
I'm so excited. It's Memorial Day weekend. I need a moment to myself. Just one.
Just one. With dirt in your hands in the garden. You're going to love it.
That's where you will
Yeah,
find
you're gonna
me
love it.
in my garden all day Saturday. Don't call
Yes.
me.
Okay, perfect. I
I'm
won't.
kidding.
She's half kidding. You can call. She just won't answer.
Right.
Yes.
Ringers off, kids.
I love it.
Have a great weekend,
Guys,
everybody.
thanks so much, Steph. Love you.
I'll see you at the market.
We'll be
Bye.
there. Bye.
Oh, I could have gone on for hours.
I know. That was great.
Hank, I promise, might be coming up next, guys. I don't know. We're working on it.